Welcome. In today's video, we're going to discuss 20 of the strangest medical conditions. The human body is one of the most fascinating creations in existence, complex, resilient, and sometimes mysterious. While most of us are familiar with common health conditions, there are rare and unusual medical disorders that challenge even the most seasoned healthcare professionals. These conditions remind us of just how much there's still to learn about the human body. Your role as a health care provider. For certified nursing assistants and nurses, understanding these unique health phenomena is not just about medical curiosity. It's about preparedness, empathy, and respect. Patients who live with rare or unusual conditions deserve the same dignity, compassion, and privacy as anyone else. By learning about these extraordinary cases, caregivers can be better equipped to provide thoughtful, respectful, and individualized care. Let's look at our first condition. Foreign accent syndrome, or FAS, is a rare condition in which patients suddenly start speaking with a foreign accent without having traveled or learned the accent. It's often linked to brain injury. It was first reported in the 1940s and usually follows strokes or other traumatic brain injuries. Next, let's discuss the Stoneman syndrome. It's an extremely rare congenital condition that causes the body to grow a second skeleton. That's right. And it ends up rendering the patients immobile. This condition affects only 1 in 2 million people, and there is no known cure. This one is very interesting. Dr. Strangelove syndrome, also referred to as alien hand syndrome. It's a rare neurological disorder characterized by involuntary movements of one hand that the patient perceives as being controlled by an external force. This is often linked to brain tumors, brain surgeries, or trauma, and this disorder often affects the left hand more so than the right. Cotard delusion, or the walking corpse syndrome, is a rare mental illness where a person believes they are dead, or they don't exist, or they are missing parts of their body that are still present. It's named after a French neurologist named Jules Cotard, and it's associated with severe depression or psychotic disorders. Laughing death refers to Carew, a fatal prion or protein disease that causes tremors, loss of coordination, and pathological bouts of laughter among the 4 people of Papua New Guinea. It is linked to the tribe's ritual of consuming the brains of deceased relatives. It's been nearly wiped out since the 1950s. However, you can still research this rare condition. Werewolf syndrome, or hypertrichosis, is a condition where excessive hair growth occurs on a person's face and body, and it results in them resembling a mythical werewolf. It can be congenital or acquired. That means it can happen later in life. However, it is rare, with fewer than 100 cases documented worldwide. Exploding head syndrome. This is a rare condition where individuals experience sudden loud noises such as explosions or gunshots originating from inside of their head, usually during deep sleep. How disturbing is that? While it's not physically harmful, it can be quite distressing. And this is often linked to sleep disorders. Did you know that there are people who are allergic to water? There are those who suffer from water allergies. This again is an extremely rare condition where contact with water causes hives or rashes that can develop on the skin. While fewer than 100 cases have been documented, for those who suffer from this condition, even sweat or tears can cause painful reactions. Pica is a disorder where people have an appetite for non food substances like dirt, chalk, or metal. It's often linked to iron deficiencies or developmental disorders. Alice in Wonderland syndrome is a condition where individuals perceive their body parts or surroundings to be much smaller or larger than they are in reality. This is often associated with migraines or viral infections like the Epstein-Barr virus. The Blue Man syndrome or Smurf syndrome. This condition is characterized by a bluish gray discoloration of the skin, mucous membranes, and other tissues. Common causes include severe poisoning from dietary supplements and a cardiac medication known as amiodarone. Sometimes the symptoms can resolve whenever the patients stop taking the dietary supplements. And if, as a caregiver, you notice this on a patient who's taking amiodarone, of course, you're going to notify your physician. Laughing fit disorders or gelastic seizures, a rare form of epilepsy where the primary symptom is sudden bouts of uncontrolled laughter. It originates from the hypothalamus and may precede more severe seizure activity. Next, let's discuss PGAD or persistent genital arousal disorder. This is a condition in which people experience spontaneous and uncontrollable genital arousal without any sexual desire. It affects both men and women and may be linked to nerve damage or medications. Vampire syndrome. Now, this is a group of disorders affecting the skin and nervous system, causing sensitivity to sunlight, leading some to link it with the vampire myth. Here are some of the interesting facts about vampire syndrome. The sunlight can cause skin blistering, pain, and other painful symptoms, which would cause the patient to avoid sunlight in order to avoid pain. Fish odor syndrome is a metabolic disorder causing a person to emit a strong fishy odor due to the body's inability to break down trimethylamine. It can lead to social anxiety and isolation. Elephantiasis. This is caused by a parasitic infection. Once the parasite enters the body, it can cause extreme swelling of the limbs, genitalia, or breast due to blockages in the lymphatic system. It's often caused by mosquito-borne filarial worms, and is more common in tropical regions. Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome is a genetic disorder causing children to age rapidly. Unfortunately, with this disorder, the life expectancy of the child is only 13 years of age. This condition affects 1 in 4 million births, and patient exhibits traits of advanced aging even in childhood. Autobrewery syndrome is a rare condition where the body produces alcohol internally due to an overgrowth of yeast in the intestines, causing intoxication without drinking. This is linked to gastrointestinal imbalances, and symptoms can mimic drunkenness. Tree-Man syndrome is a rare genetic disorder causing widespread wart-like growths that can resemble tree bark. Due to a susceptibility to human papillomavirus, there is no cure, but treatments include surgery and antiviral therapies. The strange and rare conditions we've explored highlight the incredible complexity of the human body and its many mysteries. They also serve as an important reminder for all healthcare providers. Behind every diagnosis is a person who longs to be treated with kindness, dignity, and respect. As CNAs and nurses, your role is not only to assist with physical care, but also to uphold patient privacy, honor their humanity, and provide comfort even in the most unusual circumstances. By doing so, you not only meet professional standards, you embody the true spirit of compassionate healthcare providers. Always remember, every patient story is unique, and every act of respect and dignity you offer has the power to heal far beyond medicine. Let's talk about our key takeaways. These strange medical conditions reveal the complexity of the human body and how little we still understand. Therefore, continued research and awareness can help improve treatment options and quality of life for those affected. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channels for more fascinating medical insights. Thank you all for watching and have an amazing day.